Hey, what's going on, everyone? So, got a little new setup right now. Let me know what you think about it. Secret, starting a little podcast. I've moved my other mic over so you don't see it, but we're going to be able to have two people sitting right here. We actually have a spot over there for a third person, so we've got that coming up soon. Anyways, put in the comment section below what you think about the setup. Now, what I want to talk about today, I don't know if you guys saw, Dodgers put out on their social media, Miguel Rojas, Roy Sasaki. Rojas is giving his number 11 to Sasaki. And this typically doesn't happen. Rojas is a 35-year-old veteran. Usually, it's the young guy that's giving his number to the older player, not the older player giving his number to the younger player. So I'm going to play it for you real quick, and then let's talk about it.
Konnichiwa. How are we doing? Thank you.
背番号ありがとうございます。
We want to thank you for the number 11.
Of course.
これは日本のなんか有名なお酒と、あとこれは日本の伝統的な、ガラスのカップでこれで飲むと美味しいです。
Really appreciate
どう
this.
ぞ。
I said it a bunch of times. You didn't have to do anything for me because this always happened the other way around. Young player give the number to the veteran, but for me, it's a pleasure that I can give you the number because I know it means something to you. Same thing, the number 11 means something to me and the organization. I want him to know that before me, he was another guy that was pretty popular in LA. And so those guys are important in our culture, and hopefully we can actually continue to do this. Wow. It's nice. It's gonna be hard for me to drink it. I think I just gonna keep it. All your colors. Beautiful. Bar at my house that I keep everything that we got from the World Series, or a bottle of like Kershaw threw a no-hitter when I played here in 2014, and he gave like all the players a bottle, and I keep that over there, and this is gonna be with that. So thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Welcome.
Thank you.
Again. Of course.
Okay, so this is awesome, and this has actually happened to me a few times. I never got my number from someone else. People always stole my number, so I'll give you those stories in a second. But this is just a great example of someone that you want on your team that's a veteran player, that's a great person, a great clubhouse guy, understands the history of the Dodgers, doesn't even want anything from Rory, literally just wants him to have his jersey number. So I thought that was really, really cool. And again, very nice of Sasaki also to give him some really good sake. So let me tell you my stories about how my jersey kept getting stolen from me. So number 9 was my number. That was my number when I got drafted. I wore it throughout the minors. I get to the big leagues. I didn't even ask for number 9, but I just somehow happened to have number 9. I was lucky it was available. I made my debut just after 23 years old. So back then, I was pretty young, and I was just a first-round pick. So it's not like I was a random person that made their debut. I was a young player that at the time, the Padres probably figured I'd be with them for a long time. They had invested a lot of money in me, so I get number 9. Well, the next season, after our 2008 season ended, 2009 starts, I show up to spring training. I go in my locker in the clubhouse, and there's no number 9. I'm number 10 now. No one even told me. So I'm like, who took my number? What player took my number? Well, it wasn't a player. It ended up being one of our coaches, Ted Simmons. Now, Ted, unbelievable player. He's in the Hall of Fame. Guy's got like almost 2,500 hits, I believe, at the catcher position. Never asked for my number or anything, just stole it. Probably said, who the hell's this guy? Oh, he's our first round pick from a couple years ago. Who gives a shit? Give me his number. So Ted took my number. He was a really nice guy, a little bit of an interesting guy, but nice guy. Took my number. I never said anything. He never mentioned it. I never mentioned it. I was just like, whatever, I guess I'll be number 10. So I was number 10. Well, then I ended up breaking my hand and had wrist surgery. So I missed the entire season. So I'm still following the team. I'm watching. And we ended up picking up Miguel Tejada, who was like one of my favorite players growing up for the Orioles. My big players were Nomar Garciaparra, and then you had Miguel Tejada, you had Derek Jeter, all these great shortstops in the AL East. And I was a huge Red Sox fan when I was younger. So I'm a huge Tejada fan. Well, I'm injured and I'm rehabbing. And all of a sudden I'm watching the games and Tejada's wearing number 10. And I'm like, that's my number. I'm still on the team. I'm hurt, but I'm still on the team. And I no longer have number 10. So he had number 10. He didn't ask for it, didn't give me anything, just took it. No one ever told me. I don't even know what number I got after that because I never played a game that year. I was injured the whole season, and they ended up getting rid of me after that season. So I don't know what they did when they gave him 10. What number did they give me? I still to this day have no idea. But I was never given anything. I was never told by anybody. People just kept stealing my number. I guess that was a sign that things weren't going to work out in San Diego, and maybe I should just become a coach and stop trying to play. But again, usually what you see in those situations is the veteran wants the number, he's going to go to the young player, and he's usually going to say, hey kid, here's a watch, or here's this. And again, I don't really need any of that stuff. I didn't want any of that stuff. I just thought it was funny that no one even asked me. No one even said, hey, we're going to take your number. Do you care? Or even, we don't care if you care. We're just letting you know you're no longer number 9 or number 10. We're taking it. Nothing. Didn't get anything. Just got non-tendered. That's what it got me. It got me non-tendered. So anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Good for Miguel Rojas. Great guy. I don't know him, but seems like a great guy. And good luck to Sasaki this season. That's all we have. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. And we'll talk to you later.